Alright, so I'm in the shed again and I'm just prepping. This is actually my cheat sheet for my Mullies Marine comp that I'm fishing. I've got a few things ready to go. I've also got my little helper here, Margot, who doesn't make a peep when she's out in the shed. She actually loves it out here. But what I'm doing is, as I've been at work, I've been writing down things that I need. So today, which you've probably seen in this video, you'll see in this video, I've been to Complete Angler and I got some worms for bait, and I got a fair bit of information about where to catch some brim, which is one of the species that I wasn't super confident with because I just don't brim fish. But then as I was going along, I was like, I'm going to write down what rods I need because I want to have everything rigged up as much as I can. Is that a good idea, is it? And so what I've come to is I'm going to have 4 snapper and gummy rods. I've already got them rigged up. They're in the boat. The boat's at work at the moment. And then apart from that, I'm going to have 2 whiting rods, which will be 2 of these ones here with the Naskies on them. They'll be set up with a running Western Port rig. I've got 1 proper lure rod that's already got a little snap on it, a little soft plastic. That'll be for the estuary perch, casting for brim and whatnot. I'll have this one set up as like a running sinker rig for a brim. This one's already got a squid jig on it, but that has a clip on it so I can chuck a metal lure or something like that on it for salmon. And then this one here, blue throat wrasse on it. So I've got a few spots offshore if I can get out there. And I'll just run a basic paternoster off that with a decent side, like a 1-0 circle or something like that. And that'll also pick up flatties and things like that. So that's going to be my setup. So what's that total? I think it's about 10 rods I'm going to have set up. I'm going to have them in the car or in the boat at all times. And then, yeah, things like the battery. Going to get the electric motor ready to go. And then one little thing I got today when I was writing my list is I need fresh bait. And it's going to be windy on Friday when the competition starts. So I've decided that I'll hit a local estuary, and I'm going to fish for brim and for mullet to begin with. And I got worms for them, but another really good bait for them, and for EPs too, which you'll get them there as well, is the bass yabbies. And it's just good to have variety, even if bass yabbies don't work that well. So I'm going to get some bass yabbies from the beach out the front of my joint. I've picked up a pump from BCF today. And then I'm going to get some crabs as well. So I'm going to have worms, crabs, bass yabbies, and I'm going to burley the crap out of the joint. So that's the plan for the Friday. And then, don't mind me, I'm just scrolling through my laptop, see my plan here. So in the middle of the day, I've got a first birthday, so you go see a little mate of yours. And then once I get back from that night, the weather drops out just a smidge. I'm lucky enough that president of my footy club and his son fish a little bit, so they're going to let me take their boat out. It's a bit bigger than mine, and we're going to fish in the wind in Western Port, chase, banjo, gummy, snapper, those sort of things. The next morning, before the AFL Grand Final, I've got 4 hours that I'm going to go spend at a spot where I know I can get some bass, Australian bass. So fingers crossed, I just need 1 of all these species. So I'll do that. Go to the pub, watch the footy, and then straight after that, I've got to go back into Western Port. I'm going to burley up real hard. I'm going to fish the whiting rods as well as the snapper rods because I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get the snapper in the Friday night session. So I'll take the snapper rods as well. But multi-species is everything I'm chasing. So I'll aim for flatties, for whiting, yakkers and slimies if they're up there. Don't get a lot of slimies up my way, but you might get some yakkers. And then Sunday early morning, same thing, launch just at a different spot. I'm going to go chase some squid, and then I'm going to trawl for some snook, which would be a good point getter if I can get a snook. And then we've got a family lunch on Sunday, but while I'm down that way, what have I got here? Oh no, come back here, and then the weather backs right off, so I'm going to go get a garfish using the electric motor, and then same thing, multi-species. I haven't ticked off a banjo, if I haven't ticked off a snapper, if I haven't ticked off a gummy, I'm going to chase them again in Western Port. And then Monday possibly can get offshore, so I might try and chase some blue throat wrasse. Tuesday, same thing, I might be able to get offshore again. And then Wednesday, the weather starts turning a bit crap, so I might go and chase an eel and a redfin at a local lake close to my parents' place. So it's a very, very, very rough plan. Obviously, it's going to change as I go, depending on what I catch, what I don't catch. But my plan is one species, as long as it's decent. Like if I get a 30 centimetre bream first thing Friday morning, bang, pack up, come home. If I can spend 2 hours and move on to the next thing, which might be chasing one of these local bass, and I can knock off 2 of those in one of these slots, I'm wrapped with that. So at the moment, that's the plan. Hopefully we do all right with my little helper. Yeah. Sounds good. So yeah, fingers crossed, and I'll let you know how I go. All right, so it's, what is that? 5:18 in the morning. I'm on my way to my first location. I'm just gonna keep my location secret, just because I don't want to give anyone ideas, and this video will probably go up tonight because I'm scrounging for a video today. But targeting mullet, targeting brim, if I'm very lucky, maybe an estuary perch, but I'm just gonna tick a couple of things off because it's bloody windy, cold, a little bit wet today. So yeah, I'm due to arrive at 5:56. So I'm gonna get this out of the way now, because as soon as I get there, I'm gonna pull the rods out, get the rods in the water, because 6 AM the competition starts. I'll keep you up to date with a live leaderboard or something as much as I can, but wish me luck. All right, first spot, no good. I only spent like an hour and a half there, but I've only got a 4-hour sort of gap this morning. So I'm just moving. I'm moving back closer to home. I'm just trying to get a mullet, you know, like I would like to get a brim as well, but the reality is I'm not going to put as much time into chasing brim on plastics or anything like that. So I'm pretty confident I can get a mullet at a fair few spots. Most of these little estuaries, if you just burley hard enough, you'll be able to get them. So that's the plan. I'm going to go up to Warn 8 now and have a go there. So fingers crossed. I need to tick something off in this first morning session, otherwise I'll be a bit flat. Yeah. Oh well, first species, wrong species, you don't count, mate. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nice.
I've got to be real careful because it's a real small sabiki. And I've got a lot of weight on it too, so it's real awkward. There it is.
Is this your first fish of the comp,
Yeah,
Brody?
it is, and I have no idea what it is just yet, and I'm real stressed about it. Looks decent. It's a whiting, bro.
Is it?
It's a whiting. I just said we're a chance of catching whiting here. Oh, massive mullet. It's a massive mullet.
Nice.
Dude, that's what we came for.
Beautiful.
Epic. That's like way bigger than I was planning to get, bro. That's epic.
Nice.
That's how good Lucas is saying. The best thing about this comp is he's never seen me so excited to go land-based fishing for mullet. And I totally agree. I'm absolutely wrapped with that to kick off the comp. Yeah, bloody hell. Let's go. Thank God for Luke being here because he bought small sabikis.
Nice one.
There we go, first fish is 30, they round down, so that'll be 36. 36 points for a mullet is way more than I planned, so that's epic. All right, there we go. So just the one mullet, but 36 centimetre mullet. I'm tipping that may be the biggest mullet in this thing. Just packing up now. Lukey's packing up. We've roughly handshook a deal that I'm going to give Lukey a buzz most of the time this weekend. Because he understands the task. He knows that I've got to catch all the fish selfishly, which I usually hate being like, but it is a competition and I don't want to fluff the rules. I don't want anybody else on the rod or anything like that. So have a good look at my deck, good look at the decky for the rest of the week, mate. But yeah, off to a first birthday now, and then morning, and then going freshwater fishing this afternoon.